So it's the middle of September, and we're gonna go ahead and cut a lot of the fruits from this greenhouse here. We have a whole bunch of sweet bell peppers, orange, yellow, or golden, and red. And most of the eggplants, cut a few, maybe 5 or 6 so far to eat. But we're gonna take the rest of them because the plants are hurting now. But the fruits are looking really nice still. And just a few tomatoes. And so yeah, we're gonna gather that up and see what we got. I could make it a couple weeks longer. I never did stake all these up. They did okay. They kind of flopped over a bit. They really close together and they just self-supported and leaned against the back there. How bright that is. Couple and a high. I just love the colors of peppers, they're so bright. Well, I got to stringing up one of my eggplants. Later in the season I ran out of twine and then I found this stuff, so I strung up one. And of course it did really nice, but you know, we had a lot of mites on these plants, so they kind of struggled at the end. But these are a couple of really beautiful fruits right here. Eggplants work as a really good trap crop for mites. They didn't really seem to get on my tomatoes. I don't see hardly any damage. Yeah, they seem to really stay on the eggplant. So I always struggle with the mites on eggplants. They seem to get them every year. And my plan was to do a microbe, like manure type tea. But didn't get to it again. It's too much to to manage everything sometimes. So, but we still got a really nice harvest, I think. All right, so there's the harvest for the eggplants and some of the peppers. There's actually a lot more green peppers that are just starting to blush and turn color. So we still got some time on a couple more boxes like this size at least. Really large green bells here. There's a little red coming in there, but these ones are quite healthy. I think they'll go for a little longer as long as we don't get a harder frost. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the amount of eggplant I got out of this 3x10. There was 20 plants in here, and we've been eating some already. I'm gonna do some pickled eggplant, cut in strands, and then salted and draw the moisture out, and then add vinegar and strain that off, and then put them in olive oil with herbs and garlic. Really enjoy that recipe. I still got these orange tomatoes, Juan Flem Saladette tomatoes to harvest. I came through and took out a lot of the dyed back foliage and picked the main crop, but there's still quite a few on there. And there's a few pickler and cucumbers coming as well still. And it's freed up some light for these ones in containers here that are sunken into the ground. That's two smaller fruiting varieties. One's Doe Hill, it's a yellow one, and Sweet Salsa. So hopefully now with a little more light in here. Still got some green peppers in here that are hopefully get some color soon now with a little bit more space and light. And we'll see. I'm thinking of maybe getting some lettuce in here or spinach and closing the greenhouse up. And our peppers are still going, so I think they'll go for a couple more weeks as long as I close the door. So yeah.